They bullied and laughed at all of them because of their looks, believing they were of no good. Watch as they shock the world with their performance, becoming celebrity-worthy enough to visit the Queen of England. Welcome to Movie Mix Recap. Subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification button for more interesting videos you won't want to miss. In the early 19th century, a young P.T. Barnum is born into a poor family, the son of Philo, a hard-working tailor. Barnum's family serves the wealthy Hallett family, and it is there that Barnum first meets Charity Hallett, the kind-hearted daughter of the family. As a young boy, Barnum dreams of a life beyond his humble beginnings, longing for something grander. His ambition is apparent, even as he serves the Hallett family, running errands and observing the lives of the rich. Barnum's relationship with his father is one of deep respect but also frustration. His father encourages him to work hard and stay humble, but Barnum dreams of a life of adventure and grandeur. He looks at the Hallett family with awe and wishes for a better future. As Charity is sent off to finishing school, Barnum and she remain connected through letters. Their love blossoms over time, though the physical distance between them creates moments of longing. Their exchanges are heartfelt and emotional, with Charity expressing her desires to be with Barnum, and Barnum writing back about his dreams of a better life. They both believe in the potential of their love and the future they could share. Their letters become a symbol of their commitment to each other. Barnum writes about his dreams, and Charity writes about her education and her hopes of one day being reunited with him. These letters represent their shared vision of the future. Years later, Barnum and Charity reunite as adults. Their connection is as strong as ever, and despite the differences in their backgrounds, they marry. They move to New York City, where they start a family. They have 2 daughters, Caroline and Helen. Though their life is simple, Barnum's ambition continues to burn brightly. He is not content with just being a humble man and father, he wants more. This desire for success becomes a driving force in the story. The wedding is a joyous but bittersweet occasion. Charity's family is less than thrilled about the union, given Barnum's humble origins, but Charity stands by him. The early days of their marriage are filled with hope, but Barnum's restlessness begins to show. Barnum's life takes a sudden turn when he loses his job as a shipping clerk after a typhoon sinks the company's fleet. This loss of income puts his family's future in jeopardy, and Barnum is forced to confront the reality of his situation. The disappointment is immense, but Barnum's entrepreneurial spirit refuses to let him stay down for long. He decides to take a bold risk by securing a bank loan to start his own venture. With the loan secured, Barnum opens Barnum's American Museum in downtown Manhattan. Initially, the museum features wax figures and oddities, but ticket sales are slow. The exhibits are fascinating, but not enough to draw a crowd. Barnum's daughters, Caroline and Helen, suggest showcasing something alive, something more captivating than mere wax figures. Barnum listens to their advice and begins to recruit freak performers, people who have been marginalized by society. Barnum recruits a diverse group of performers, such as Letty Lutz, a bearded lady, and Charles Stratton, a dwarf with a charming personality. These performers, once ostracized by society, now have a place where they are celebrated. The museum begins to attract more visitors, and Barnum's dream starts to take shape. However, not everyone is impressed. The press, led by critic James Gordon Bennett, slams the show, calling it exploitative. Barnum's first encounters with his performers are heartwarming and emotional. He listens to their stories, understanding the struggles they faced in society. He becomes determined to give them a place where they can shine, and their unique talents become a key part of his vision. As the museum begins to grow in popularity, Barnum decides to rebrand his venture. He renames it Barnum Circus and seeks out Philip Carlyle, a playwright with connections to the wealthy elite. Barnum and Philip's first meeting is tense, with Barnum aggressively pitching his ideas. Philip is skeptical, but is slowly drawn to Barnum's passion. Meanwhile, Philip's growing admiration for Anne adds a layer of complexity to the story, as societal barriers stand in the way of their budding romance. Barnum arranges for his troupe to meet Queen Victoria during a trip to England. The performers, dressed in their finest costumes, are received by the Queen in a surreal and empowering moment. This meeting solidifies Barnum's reputation as a showman who can transcend societal boundaries and showcase the extraordinary talents of people from all walks of life. The meeting with Queen Victoria is an emotional high point for the troupe. They are no longer seen as outcasts, but as dignified individuals worthy of admiration. Barnum watches with pride as his performers stand tall in front of the Queen, feeling a deep sense of accomplishment. Barnum persuades Swedish singer Jenny Lind to tour America under his management. Her debut performance is a triumph, and her angelic voice captivates audiences across the country. However, as Barnum becomes more focused on Jenny's success, he begins to distance himself from his circus performers. Jenny's growing affection for Barnum complicates matters, and Charity feels increasingly isolated at home. Their growing distance is portrayed through silent moments of tension at home. During Jenny's final performance, she kisses Barnum in front of the audience, sparking a scandal that threatens his reputation. The press seizes on the moment, painting Barnum as a man who has betrayed his wife and family for fame. Barnum's private life is laid bare, and Charity, heartbroken, confronts him about his actions. Barnum's shock and confusion after the kiss are palpable. He never anticipated the fallout from Jenny's advances, and the public reaction is overwhelming. Charity's confrontation is filled with raw emotion as she accuses Barnum of neglecting their family in pursuit of his ambitions. As Barnum deals with the fallout from the scandal, the circus is set ablaze in a protest gone wrong. Protesters clash with the performers, and a fire breaks out, destroying the circus. Philip, trying to save Anne, is injured in the chaos, and Barnum must rush to rescue him. The destruction of the circus symbolizes the collapse of Barnum's dreams and the price of his ambition. The fire scene is filled with tension and urgency. Barnum's frantic search for his performers is heart-wrenching as he fears for their safety. Philip's heroism in trying to save Anne is portrayed with intensity, showing his dedication to those he cares about. Devastated by the fire and the collapse of his dreams, Barnum retreats into solitude. He reflects on his mistakes and the damage his ambition has caused. However, his troupe's unwavering loyalty inspires him to rebuild. Barnum realizes that the true value of his circus lies not in fame or wealth, but in the community he has created with his performers. Barnum's moments of introspection are deep and emotional. He wanders through the wreckage of the circus, confronting the consequences of his actions. The support of his performers gives him the strength to rise again. Barnum and Philip decide to rebuild the circus, this time focusing on its heart and soul. They move the circus to an open-air tent to reduce costs while maintaining its spectacle. The revamped circus is a huge success, drawing crowds from all over. Barnum steps back from the spotlight, allowing Philip to take over as the ringmaster while he focuses on his family. The rebuilding process is both practical and emotional. Barnum and Philip work tirelessly to recreate the magic of the circus, but with a renewed focus on what truly matters, the performers and their talents. The circus's success is a testament to their hard work and resilience. Barnum reconciles with Charity, who sees the change in him. They rebuild their relationship and, in the end, Barnum is able to focus on his family, attending their daughter's ballet recital and making amends for the mistakes he made. Barnum's final act of riding an elephant to the recital is a symbol of his commitment to his family and his newfound understanding of success.
If you enjoyed this video, please do well to like, subscribe, and comment on what movies you want us to review for you. Also, turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos. Thanks, and see you in the next video.